You were never hit. There were no bruises. No shouting matches. No scenes. No broken furniture or public embarrassment. So for the longest time, you told yourself it wasn't abuse. Because how could it be abuse if they never raised their voice? How could it be abuse if they seemed calm, reasonable, and nice to everyone else? But every day, something in you broke. Bit by bit. Quietly. Without drama. Without warning. You started apologizing for things you didn't do. You explained yourself constantly, even when no one asked. You doubted your thoughts. You questioned your memory. And the most painful part? You started believing that maybe you were the problem. That's the signature of covert abuse. Abuse that doesn't scream. It whispers. It hides behind politeness, sarcasm, silence, and subtle control. They didn't insult you. They joked, at your expense. They didn't isolate you, they just made you feel guilty for having friends. They didn't forbid your dreams, they just downplayed them until you gave up. You were slowly erased in a relationship that looked normal to everyone else. And when you tried to speak up, you were too sensitive. Too emotional. Too much. They never took responsibility, but they always made you feel guilty. And that confusion? That unbearable confusion? That's the trap. Because when you can't name it, you can't fight it. And when no one believes you, you start to stop believing yourself. They made you think you were hard to love. But the truth is, you were easy to manipulate because you loved too deeply. You forgave too quickly. You held onto their potential, not their pattern. You tried to fix it. You read articles. You blamed yourself. You tried to love them better. And all they did was take more. More of your peace. More of your confidence. More of your voice. So if you're hearing this and your chest feels tight, this is for you. You're not crazy. You're not dramatic. You're not hard to love. You were being abused, silently. And that's why it hurt so much. Because no one saw it. And you couldn't explain it. But your body felt it. Your spirit knew it. You just didn't have the words for it. Now you do. This is your clarity. This is your truth. And most importantly, this is your permission to stop blaming yourself. You're allowed to leave relationships that look perfect on the outside but destroy you on the inside. You're allowed to grieve what you thought it was. And you're allowed to heal at your own pace. Because covert abuse is real. And the silence around it is exactly why it's so dangerous. If this finally made things clear for you, subscribe. Because this space is for truth. This space is for healing. And you are not alone.